Hello everyone. So here's another update to my devlog. I was going to work on the core coding a little bit, but then I got sidetracked with setting up a day-night cycle. Um, the assets may not be too pretty, and I don't want to spend too much time on something I really wasn't planning on spending time on, but you know, basically when you're prototyping, just mapping out, how your code's going to look um, down the road is kind of the key. So I got the bulk of it, figured out for the day-night cycle. So I'm fairly content with how I'm going to set it up in the future, and then I want to set it up where you can. It's going to be. I kind of feel like I want to set it up where it's going to be real time based on the server, so the sun will actually, move with the weather. Um, I'm not sure if I want to set it up to where the world always has its own, it's on its own clock versus, everybody else, or set it up so that the client sees, basically if it's raining outside, then it'll start raining in your game. If it's sunny outside, then it'll be sunny in the game. If it's, whatever the weather is, wherever the client is, that's what it'll mimic, plus the sun position and all that. But I feel like it might kind of detract from the world a bit, especially when, you got everybody playing together, all experiencing different things on their screen. So I'm kind of leaning towards the world will have its own time / weather and all that. But I'll just show you the basics of how it's set up. Hopefully the audio doesn't desync. Let's not fall off the edge of the world. So you can see the sun goes down and the moon comes up. You can see how the shadows, are correct and they move in the right angle. Basically, the way I set it up is there's two directional light actors adjacent to each other, and then they both rotate at the same time. And I wanted everything in one blueprint, but because of some other strange bug that cropped up with my Unreal Engine, among other strange bugs in Unreal Engine, or at least this copy of it or whatever, I had to utilize some of the level blueprint, but otherwise, like I said, I'm going to end up scrapping all this code anyways when I go to set up, multiplayer functionality anyways. So it's not really a big deal. This is just a prototype. And I have it set up so it's moving faster in here than it would actually, in real time. Like for a real time, to match the actual 24-hour cycle of the sun, it would only move, a tiny fraction of a fraction of a fraction per second. So I kind of want to set it up to where it's actually going to match real time, like I said. I don't know any other games that do that. They all have like these, faster night-day cycles just so you can see more of what's going on, depending on what time you log in and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. And then I'll probably get back to, working on the UI a bit more and setting up some of the core functionality so that you can, target NPCs. I ran into a weird bug with the on-click events and on-hover events not working. In spite of, yes, I know the player controller, you have to turn those on. This isn't my first rodeo, but I'll get it figured out, or I'll figure out a workaround either way. So yeah, that's what I got right here, and that's what I'm planning on doing next. So stay tuned.